Good morning. I know you're very impressed. It's 8:42 a.m. and I am waking up. Right? I'm awake at 8:42. Actually, I've been awake for like 45 minutes now. So I woke up around like 8 o'clock. Only you'd be shocked if you knew what time I went to bed. It is Wednesday as I'm recording this. Is that right? It's Wednesday. I did not have a Tuesday. I kind of went to bed on Monday. All right, so Monday, Monday's vlog. I fell asleep around. I don't remember. I don't remember what time it was. Probably like 10:30. I just knocked out, and then I woke up around 5 a.m. and got some work done. And I was probably working from 5 a.m. until about 2 p.m. because I had a lot to do and I had some coaching calls. But I went to sleep at about 2:30, hoping to get like maybe like a 2.5 hour nap because I had a class to go to last night at 7. I remember waking up like this around like 6:30, realizing like, oh shit, I need to be at a class in 30 minutes, and I fell back asleep hard. I think this long weekend and not getting a lot of sleep, and I had a doctor's appointment yesterday. I had to get a couple of shots, and like I knew that that was gonna kind of like knock me out a little bit. Everything's okay. It was just a routine thing, but so yeah, I think that just kind of tranquilized me, and I kind of feel like a gorilla that just got shot with. Oh, that's a really sad analogy. Anyway, I feel like like a wild animal that got like shot with a tranquilizer dart, and like tried to keep running, and then just. So I woke up in the middle of the night to like countless texts being like, "Where are you? You're supposed to be in class. Are you okay?" And I even started like texting back like, "I'm fine. I just fell." And then I fell back asleep. And I finally woke up this morning at like 8 o'clock. So I guess I've been asleep for about 18 hours, 16 to 18 hours, somewhere in there. So I feel fine. I mean, I feel fine now. I will say one thing, and maybe it's different on memory foam, but I feel like if you sleep in bed for 18 hours, you're gonna wake up sore and stiff. Like it's just not what the body wants is to lay for 18. So I feel like I don't even feel like I got all that sleep. I feel like I've just been to the gym or something. Um, I had some really weird dreams last night. I had a dream I was drinking champagne. It's not uncommon for people in recovery to have using dreams where like in their dream they're drinking, but it's so funny. My using dreams are always the same. In my using dreams, it's always like, oh well, it's just champagne. Like it's just champagne. If I decide that I'm not going to use anything except champagne, then for me that's fine and that's just the way I'm doing it. And then like I was like on my like second or third glass of champagne within like 2 minutes, and I'm like, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Um, just weird. It's so weird because in my dreams, I have no control, and I have no like power to call the shots in my life, which is very much how it used to be before I got sober. But then when I wake up, I get to be like, oh my god, I'm still sober. Oh my god, thank God for my sobriety. Like thank God I didn't throw it all away. So that's a great feeling. So anyway, yeah, this is officially yesterday's vlog. It's me talking about what happened Tuesday because I didn't really do anything Tuesday. So I'll do another one for today, for Wednesday. But yeah, I'm just doing this vlog just to hold the space for yesterday and just to like account for yesterday's daily vlog so that it's daily. Anyway, I, I don't know. I'm like tickled is the wrong word, but like I'm tickled that I slept like this. Like I guess I needed it. I feel horrible that I missed class. I feel more horrible that I missed class and didn't communicate in advance because like I just broke my word, you know? And that's the thing, like who I am today is someone who honors his word. And so like yesterday that didn't happen. But I feel all right about it because it was kind of out of my control. Like it was sort of related to my well-being. You know, my body was just like, nope, we're shutting you down. So not much I can do, but I can clean it up and let everyone know I'm okay, and just let everyone know, you know, that anyway. So it's 8-ish. I'm gonna wake up. I'm gonna get a great start to this morning. I'm gonna do my morning pages. I'm going to do my mountain climbers and my push-ups, and I'm gonna get some work done. And I'm just gonna declare it. I'm gonna finally email the furniture guy who's building my kitchen table for me. I have left him hanging for like a month now with no response. And so I'm just gonna put an end to that today because I gotta get things moving. And I guess in about 24 hours from now, you will see my vlog updating you on what I did or didn't do today. So, anyway, bye, I guess. So I woke up today like 8 a.m. Had a pretty productive day. I had a coaching call. I got my ass handed to me by my coach, but I needed to hear what she had to hear. Basically, I was fighting for my excuses and fighting for the reasons why I didn't keep my word. I'm like, yeah, but I had, but this, and yeah, but that, and like, yeah, but you don't get it. And she was just like, I'm not interacting with that. Like, I am not listening to that, and it was it was really confronting, but it's exactly what I needed to hear. It was exactly how I needed to be talked to. The coaching call basically required that I cancel my my training session today with my trainer because I was late to the coaching call, which meant that I didn't have enough time for the coaching call. And I was like, oh yeah, I gotta be out of here at this time. And she's like, no, you don't. You are here for this call. And so anyway, other than that, I got the laundry done. This is like the first time like ever that I did the laundry once it was a moderate amount. And basically, it's interesting for me to see that what I thought was a moderate amount is 2 full washing machines stuffed, basically. That's not true. Well, it's true, but I waited for my laundry hamper to be full, and then I grabbed the guest bedding from the French woman. So it was like more than 1 full hamper, but I can see now that basically when my hamper is full, that's when I have to do my laundry. I mean, that's like a no-brainer, right? So I did my laundry. I still have to put it away. I had to drop it for another coaching call that I had. And other than that, I basically spent all day dealing with Apple. Basically, my iPhone is not syncing with iCloud, so I have been dealing with this epic long chat. You think this is a long chat? This is just the second and third and fourth person I've been chatting with today at Apple. I'm now speaking with a senior supervisor, and I swear to God, each person I speak to seems to get increasingly stupid. Like, they only get dumber. I really think it's time to switch to Android. I have basically spent about 6 hours chatting with Apple support. 6 hours for nothing. Nothing. By the end of our support, I basically had to reset my computer, my iPhone, to exactly where it was before I called them in the first place. Before I chatted with them. It was an online chat. If ever there was any doubt in my mind, I'm done with iPhone. I'm done. I'm done with iPhone.
I'm done with Apple software. From now on, Apple is hardware. Apple equals hardware. Apple does not equal software. Done. And to that end, a device that I'm going to use as often as my phone, I just think it doesn't make sense any longer to have an iPhone. I might keep this phone as a backup camera for vlogging or for other purposes or just to have it. But I'm so done. I am so done. There will be no iPhone 7 in my future. Any switch I make after this will be to Android. I was not nice to these people by customer support either. I should mention. I mean, I was just really snotty and sarcastic. But I basically told them in advance, I'm like, I'm going to be frustrated. I've been dealing with you guys for 4 hours now. And then I get transferred to some senior agent who is then like, all right, so what can I help you with? And I'm like, read my case notes. Oh, I read your case notes. So it looks like you're having trouble with the calendar? No! Read the chat that I had with the person who just transferred you with me. Calendar's resolved. We're on to contacts now. Contacts is the one thing I can't get working. Basically, any contacts I create or edit or alter on my phone don't get synced to iCloud, and therefore don't get synced to my computer. And any changes I make on my computer, while they might get synced to iCloud, iCloud does not sync things back down to my computer. It's working for the calendar, which it wasn't before. Somehow we managed to kick something out from underneath it that the calendar is now working, but they cannot figure out how to get my contacts back. Their answer: wipe out the entire phone, restore it as a new phone, and then manually restore the few things you can restore. However, Apple will tell you you can't put your old messages, your old text messages, back onto the phone manually, or your old voicemails back on the phone manually, which is bullshit. That's not true. You can use third-party software to do that, but they're never going to tell you that. So why am I dealing with a company like this? Why am I dealing with a company that does business with their customers like this? I've completely outgrown Apple. I'm so done with Apple. By the way, Apple finally, I don't know when, but Apple finally, I'm tiring myself out with this. Apple finally joined Twitter. @Apple is finally a Twitter account. Finally! In the past, Apple can do whatever they want to do to you, and you can't really hold them accountable because there's no way of like publicly, directly messaging them. When you message a company on Twitter, they like rectify that immediately. There is an Apple support handle on Twitter, and they've been reaching out to me as well, but basically all they can tell me is like, you're currently in a chat with an agent, why don't you just keep chatting with the agent? And I'm like, because the agent isn't helping me. I went through like 7 people. 7 or 8? 7. Let's just round down to 7. 7 people. 6 hours. No one knows what the fuck they're doing. I've always said, if you want to find out if a piece of electronics works, give it to me. If you want to find out if there's problems with it, give it to me. I really should do a video one day. By the way, that reminds me, I have a separate video series planned for you guys, and Wednesday is supposed to be the rollout for it, so there might be 2 videos uploaded today. And now that I said that, how am I not going to upload 2 videos? But, I'm getting tired. I've been up since 8, so it makes sense that I'm getting tired. Because it's 10:30 at night. I meant to do so many. I had to make a deposit at the bank. I had to call the DMV. I had to call Landmark about registering for the forum in October. I had to talk with my friend Patrick about helping some old guy who's down on his luck. I had to set a coffee date with a friend of mine. There are so many things I had to do today. All of those got shoved to the side because of this. And now, I'm looking at my computer, and one of the contacts I've created on my iPhone has just synced to the iCloud and just synced to my computer, which would be great news. That would be great news if that would also happen with the other contacts I created a few days ago. Like, I created a contact called AAAAAAAA and another one called AAABBBCCC. Those aren't the messages, those aren't the contacts I care about. Those aren't the contacts I care about having on my phone. There are like, I don't even know how many. Because I can't keep track of which ones didn't sync. There are at least, that I can think of, half a dozen contacts that did not sync from my phone to iCloud. So I don't know, what am I supposed to do? Like, delete those contacts and completely reset them up? And even then, will that fix the problem? Or am I just going to have to keep going back and deleting things and then Anyway, I'm really done with this. I'm going to say one thing, and don't be afraid, I'm just saying it. I haven't had a cigarette in 8.5 years. This is the thing that triggers me. This is the thing that has me wanting a fucking cigarette right now. 8.5 years ago, I was a 2-pack a day smoker. I used to smoke 2 packs a day. And now I smoke 0 packs a day. And dealing with this today has me wanting a cigarette so fucking bad. Which I know won't do anything. You know what helps me when I want a cigarette? I light incense. I don't do anything to replace, cravings for cigarettes. I just let them go and watch them go. But, lighting incense, when I'm really like, I need to smell smoke, I light incense, and that does it. Why? I have this fucking notification that's, I can only see from here down on my face right now, because there's a fucking notification plastered across the top of my iPhone. And in the old days, you ignore a notification and it just goes the fuck away. Now it sits there blocking your use of the phone until you deal with it. Which is probably a metaphor for my life. But here's the thing. You can't just swipe them out of the way. You have to swipe them down so they take up even more of your screen and then click on cancel. I did not mean to rant for 8.5 minutes about this. This is the opposite of entertaining. I'm literally waiting for people to pop up on my computer who are not popping up. This is ridiculous. All right, bye. The bitch knows she's on camera. Hey, girl.
Oh,
I wanted to get a shot of you coming off the elevator. Hey, come on.
What is that? What's happening?
So now I have my establishing shot of you coming. Did you see yesterday your moment on the vlog?
No, I didn't.
I'm going to show it to you now. So my daughter and I are just doing a little Photoshop work and cleaning up one of her photos before after. No big deal. She'd probably kill me for showing you that, but I just got a great idea. She's in the bathroom. I just got a great idea from doing this. I am so enjoying entertaining someone by showing them how to Photoshop a portrait that I realized, why don't I record my screen and record my voice and do YouTube videos of retouching tutorials, especially for other drag queens, and have both of us together recording our commentary while I'm retouching their faces. Who wouldn't want to see that? Bitch, sit down, girl. Sit down. Sit down, girl.
Hey.
Sit down. So my daughter came over and already took me from being in a pissy fucking mood to being... What kind of mood am I in right now?
You're in a good mood.
Good?
Sure.
Anyway, and she brought me this! Woo! We've got Oreos, we've got vegan sour watermelon slices, and of course Red Bull with a huge, gigantic straw. Alright, bye girl. And yes, there's the laundry that I abandoned putting away to deal with the 6 hours of Apple Care. I'll do that in a moment. Okay, I'm off to bed. I didn't finish everything I said I was going to do today. There's a lot I meant to do, but 6 hours on the line with Apple knocked a lot of that out of my day. So, I'm going to bed, but there is a lot I did get done. For example, I know you don't often see the area underneath my computer, but usually it is like cluttered up to here with papers bursting out from the underneath. Papers and stuff all here. Lots of papers in here. True, for now I moved a lot of them to here. But what I also did in the meantime was created 2 folders. Stuff that needs to be scanned and stuff that has been scanned. See, you know it's been scanned because it says scanned on it. Stuff that has been scanned but needs to be filed in Evernote. So it's scanned, I just need to digitally file it and organize it digitally before I can throw this away. So I created those folders. Those now go up here. There's something else I created, and I forgot what I created. A lot of garbage went here. And yeah, other than that, I just went through and cleaned up a lot of my desk area. This is stuff that I'll have to sort through tomorrow, but I got a lot done, so I can feel really good about that. Oh, I gotta put my pasta in the fridge before I go to bed. And I'm gonna edit this video and go to sleep because it's 5:20 a.m. and I wanna be in bed by 6. All right, good night, bye.